Now, continuing with the chapter, the question is, how do we know about our history? We need some evidence for that, right? Now, let us look at the evidences available for us. Let's imagine that you are visiting a temple. Maybe inside or outside the temple, you'll find some stone. Like this, you'll find some stone. Upon that stone, there are few letters written on it, and you can also find few carvings like this. So this is called inscription. Inscription means writing. So if there's something written on a stone, it's called inscription. They can be, it can be written on in metal sheets like this also. So if it's written on a stone or a metal sheet, it's called inscription. Usually it's written about tells us about our history. Now, let's assume that next to temple, the small library. If you go inside the library, one can find books like this. From these books, we can get to know about our history. And we can also find something like this. These are called as manuscripts. Manu means hand. Since these scripts are handwritten, it's called manuscripts. So these scripts are usually made up of palm leaf, or they can also use bark of a tree known as birch tree. So this manuscripts made up of either palm leaf or a bark of a tree known as birch tree. Then now let's come out of the temple. Outside the temple, let's assume that we'll find something like this: some pots and old paintings. Being a normal person, it's like we'll be puzzled seeing that, right? So we need the help of an archaeologist to explain us about these things. So archaeologist is a person who studies about these old things to know about the human history. So they study about the human remains like pots, old paintings. Then they also study about the tools. Tools used. These tools can either be made up of bone or stone. And they also study about the ornaments, ornaments. And they also do study about the bones of animals or birds to understand about to understand what the human used to eat then. So archaeologist is a person who studies about the ancient old things like pots, paintings, tools used, then ornaments, then bones of birds and animals to understand the human history. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you.